folks, my name is Nick. I'm here to talk to you about the orientation leader position today, as we have our deadline coming up next Tuesday, January 31st. Applications due by 11:59 p.m. So I'm going to give you a quick overview of the orientation leader position, talk a little bit about our application and also our interview process. So let's dive in. Again, I will be your host. My name is Nick Cubita. I use he, him, his pronouns. I'm the director of orientation programs here at Seattle University. And there's just a little highlight of our class photo, which was a super fun event we did at Fall Welcome this year for the first time that our orientation leaders had to help us plan and coordinate and get students super excited about. So what is an orientation leader? OLs, as we call them for short, are a key leadership role on campus. They are the folks who help us provide transition support for new incoming undergrad students every year, particularly over the summer and in fall when we bring in our new first year and transfer class every year. And they also help us sometimes with winter and spring orientation. The main focus of the OL role is helping students get ready to start their Red Hawk journey at Seattle University. One of the primary ways that OLs do this, they foster a sense of belonging in the Red Hawk community because they mentor new students, they help create inclusive communities, and they pass on Red Hawk spirit and traditions to help new students learn what it's like to be a student at Seattle University. Additionally, OLs help facilitating different transition workshops, they help host events, they lead orientation groups, and help really guide students throughout their fall welcome experience so that they're not lost when they get here. They have a go-to person who is their OL for them. These are some of the learning goals of the OL position that we have, and we set these as a structure and foundation to really shape what we're giving you in the OL role, to shape the training and the experiences and the leadership opportunities that you will have. And we also do this to ensure that you're getting different skills and actually developing in the OL role so that you can take that to any future internship or job or career opportunity that you might have after this. Or maybe it's another leadership position that you go into after this role. So community development, really focusing on individual and group connections with new students and the orientation team. Personal development, focusing on that Jesuit reflection we do so much of on campus, learning about your values, experiencing holistic well-being and personal growth, talking about how to maintain balance in this position, inclusion and belonging, opportunities for OLs to explore their identity, make sure that other new students, when they come in, feel welcome, and also talking through cross-cultural dialogue and teaching students how we can have those conversations here on campus. And lastly, of course, career readiness, making sure that you in the OL position are developing and applying different transferable skills that you can take forward with you. Some of the responsibilities of being an orientation leader include becoming a voice of the student experience. We like to take OL input and use that into shaping what we craft for summer orientation and craft for fall welcome and other opportunities throughout the year, so that we're giving students an experience that is voiced by you and a voice in what they want. Community builders, of course, so really focusing on, I think this is the biggest core aspect of the OL role, focusing on those one-on-one connections with new students, helping them connect with other students on campus, connecting them to clubs and events and activities and jobs on campus, because OLs will know these things and be able to bring them into our community and welcome folks in. The event and workshop facilitation is primarily during fall welcome, so there's different sessions through fall welcome that OLs will help host. And so some of that is social events like the excursions we take out into the city, taking folks out to do that down at Pike Place Market or into the International District or out on Capitol Hill. We also have OLs help with different workshops we do where students learn about their core values or learn about Jesuit education on campus or learn about how to get involved, how to use Connect SU, and OLs help to lead those workshops too. And then the leadership development, that comes in the OL training that we do. We have that in spring, we have that in fall, and we really aim to have a well-rounded training experience to give you all of the skills you need to be an OL and skills you can take elsewhere after you're done being an OL. Some of the benefits of hosting this position include the leadership opportunities, including the training I mentioned, and also the responsibilities for facilitation we just talked about. This also includes the mentorship opportunities, so meeting new students. And of course, if you really want to help people, this is a great position for you. You get this opportunity to mentor new students. And so while you may just stay connected with them during the time frame of fall welcome, where it's a little bit more structured, OLs often find that students reach out to them throughout the fall quarter or throughout the year. You see them on campus, and it's a chance to reconnect and guide them throughout the rest of their first year, or maybe even beyond the first year here at SU. Career-related experiences, so again, doing a lot of that skill development, learning how to present things to students, learning how to lead group conversations for students, great skills you can take into whatever job you might have coming in the future, or maybe it's the next job you have on campus potentially. A fun team to work with. We put in lots of team development. So there's icebreakers we do with orientation leaders, opportunities to connect with each other, find fun ways to really make connection a fun thing that we're doing on campus. And also moving in early. If you're living on campus next fall, it's an opportunity to move in early to campus so that you can do your training and be here much more before like when classes actually start for fall quarter. Some of the OL time commitments are on here. So spring OL training, we have 5 sessions on Thursday evenings. They're an hour and a half each. Those specific dates are in the orientation leader position description that you could find on our website on the leadership opportunities page. You can also find those dates listed in the Handshake application where you're going to go on Handshake and apply for the job. September 6th through 15th is the OL fall training. And so that's a mix of fun activities to bond with the team, a mix of different training conversations about how do we lead conversations with new students? What are icebreakers that we're going to do? How do we talk about identity with students? How do we explain traditions and the ways, and how do we show students around campus and teach them how to be a Red Home? And then fall welcome this year is September 16th through 23rd. And those are the dates that we'll actually be doing that work, where students arrive on September 16th, and then we'll connect with them through the first day of class. All OLs must plan to arrive in Seattle prior to the start of training on Wednesday, September 6th. And if you have questions about that, you can always email us at orientation@seattleu.edu, and we can help you do some planning for that if you're considering the role. In terms of compensation and eligibility for the position, orientation leaders, it's a paid position. So it's the hourly rate of $18.69 an hour. And in total, OLs earn about $1,500. So about $500 is for spring training. So that's paid out throughout the spring quarter. And then about $1,000 is earned right at the start of fall quarter. So after fall welcome ends and you get your timesheet in, you'll get that nice big paycheck of about $1,000 right at the start of fall quarter. So you're kind of set to go for the quarter in a lot of ways to support yourself financially with that. In terms of eligibility, to apply for the position and qualify, you must be a full-time undergraduate student. And while applying for the position and while holding the position, you must maintain a 2.5 cumulative GPA or greater. You'll have to maintain good academic and disciplinary standing. If you have any questions about that based on your own experiences, you can also email us, and we're happy to talk through that with you before or during the application process. And available for all dates listed above. So the dates that we listed in here and some more detail about those dates is in the position description on our website and on Handshake. So what does the recruitment process look like? We've been recruiting all of the month of January. Application is still open on Handshake. Like I mentioned when I started, you have to apply by January 31st, 2023 by 11:59 Pacific time. So that is just before midnight next Tuesday of next week. If you're selected, after reviewing applications, you'll complete an individual interview with some of our team members in orientation, and then also go through a group exercise with other candidates in the OL pool, which gives us an opportunity to both meet you one-on-one and see you in a group setting, working with some other folks to help us understand how you would do in the OL position. After we go through this process where the interviews and group exercises spaced throughout the month of February with, again, specific dates in our OL position description, all candidates will be notified of selection decisions by March 2nd, 2023. Here is a quick QR code you can scan. This will bring you right to the application on Handshake. On Handshake is the description of the role, and there's also a link to a form, and we ask candidates to fill out this form to complete their application. So you have to go on Handshake to open the position and apply there, but also fill out this form before Tuesday, before midnight. That's really it. That's a quick rundown. As I mentioned a few times, there's so many more details in the position description, so make sure you get a chance to read through those if you're considering. Thank you for watching this quick video with us. We are so excited to review your application materials. Again, if you have any questions, email us at orientation@seattleu.edu, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Have a good one.